So we are discussing about coal and petroleum. In that, yesterday we discussed about petroleum. Today I told that we are going to discuss about fractional distillation. Means petroleum is there, no? Petroleum on for the heating. Okay, at 270 degrees like that. When we are reducing, what are the products we are getting? We are going to see today. Okay, petroleum is a thick product. From that slowly what we are getting and for what purpose we are using. Very interesting. Fractional distillation. Open your textbook and the diagram and that what are the things given is very important. Coming to here, the first point is other uses of coal, petroleum and natural gases. Most of us think petroleum is a source of fuel, but advanced in our understanding of various chemical processes has led to these both coal and petroleum. First, let us see the definition of fractional distillation. Petroleum. What is meant by fractional distillation? Petroleum is a complex mixture. Means it is mixed. It is a mixture of many things like chromatography. When we are doing chromatography, we know that when we are seeing only black color will be there, or blue color will be there, or red color will be there. When chromatography is when we are doing that one, what we can see? Number of colors are mixed in one color. Like that only here also complex mixture you can find that one. It is separated into various components by a separation technique known as fractional distillation. So please see here, what is fractional distillation? Petroleum is a complex mixture. Means in that petroleum number of components are present. When we are heating that, you can see that the components what are present will be coming out at one stage. So it is a separation into various components by a separation technique known as a fractional distillation. Here what we are doing means, see the figure there, we can see the various products which are now being obtained from petroleum. Initially separation techniques available were not advanced and could not separate. Only few components are separated from that one. Now what happened, we can separate each and everything from that one. Okay, one of the first fraction to be separated from petroleum was kerosene. So let us see at which degrees what is happening. Below 40 degrees Celsius, below 40 degrees Celsius, okay, what we are getting means fuel gas, okay. Next one is LPG, fertilizers, synthetic rubber. So you can see here, below 40 degrees Celsius, what we are doing means, what is extracted from petroleum means fuel gas, LPG, fertilizers and synthetic rubber. Okay. Next, at 70 degrees Celsius, when petroleum is heated at 70 degrees Celsius, what are the things coming means to make chemicals, means which we are using in laboratory, okay, to make chemicals. Next one, shoe polish. The next one is cleaning solution, which we are using in houses like Lysol, such type of things. Then At 120 degrees Celsius, what are the things obtained? Means petrol, dry cleaning product, dry cleaning fluid. Next one is heating torch. Okay, at 170 degrees Celsius, we are getting kerosene oil, okay, kerosene oil, wick stove, lantern. At 270 degrees Celsius, diesel oil, diesel generator, diesel engine water. Next, at 400 degrees Celsius, we are getting lubricating oil, lubricating oil generator. Next, at 600 degrees Celsius, we are getting fuel oil, industrial, boilers. Then, last and finally, see here, once again, which is very important here. At 40 degrees Celsius, we are getting fuel gas, LPG, fertilizers and synthetic rubber. At 70 degrees Celsius, we are getting to make chemicals, shoe polish and cleaning solutions. At 120 degrees, we are getting petrol and dry cleaning fluid, heating torch. These are the things we are getting. Then at 170 degrees Celsius, we are getting kerosene oil, which is used in wick stoves and lanterns. Where we will use kerosene? Wick stoves and lanterns we are. Then at 270 degrees, we are having diesel oil, diesel generator, diesel engine water. Means diesel is used as an oil. It is used in generators and it is used in engine waters. What is used? Diesel is used. At which degrees we are getting diesel from the petroleum? At 270 degrees we are getting diesel from the petroleum. Next, at 400 degrees Celsius we are getting lubricating oil generators. Means lubricating oil which is used in the industries for generators and all that one. At 600 degrees Celsius we are getting fuel oil. Fuel oil is used in industrial boilers. We are using the fuel oil. Then after these all 600 degrees Celsius over, we will get a residue. Means a solid like substance will be coming out from that one. A residue will be coming out. This residue was divided into asphaltol. This asphaltol is used for what purpose? Means paints, narrow lacquer, ancient paints, we will get no. For that this asphaltol is used. And next, making roads. Making roads. See here, the residue asphaltol. Asphaltol again means a solid substance. For what purpose we are using? For making paints and making roads. For preparing the roads we are using. Still, this from the asphaltol, from the residue we can prepare asphaltol, and from this asphaltol we are preparing paraffin wax. What we are preparing? paraffin wax we are preparing. For what purpose this paraffin wax is used? What are the things prepared? Really, now you will understand. When I am giving these examples, oh, these all are petroleum products. Still now we don't know. First one is ointments. Okay. Second one is face cream. Any of the face cream you are writing, that is also coming from petroleum. Okay. Next one, grease. Grease we will apply for vehicles, no? All the machineries. That is grease we are getting. Next, matchbox. Next one, candle. Next one, wash paper, means tissue paper. Okay, last and finally is Vaseline. So these are the products we are getting from paraffin wax. This is very important. You will get in the examination at 70 degrees what will happen, at 270 degrees what will happen, 600 degrees what will happen, what is asphalt and what is paraffin wax. So what we told, petroleum means a single product it is looking for us. But when it is divided into how many, see, many number of components. For seeing only petroleum is a single product. When we are doing this fractional distillation method, what is happening? They are divided into number of components, and these number of components are giving number of materials for us which are used. Okay, here at 40 degrees Celsius, at 70 degrees Celsius, at 120, like that up to 600 degrees Celsius. After that, the residue again asphalt and paraffin wax, and what are the products given from that. Did you understand what is this fractional distillation method, which is very, very important. So, identifying various uses of petroleum. Name the name of the petroleum products and what purpose it is used. Here a table is given. We are going to write that one.
Start.
Now the second tabular form, see in the textbook what he gave, name of the petroleum products and what are the uses of that one. Try to answer the table from the textbook, what is given there. So coming to here, it is given like this. So what are the tabular form given? Name of the petroleum product and its uses. First one is petrol. Petrol is used in cars, dry cleaning fluids, and also in heating torch. Next, second one, fuel oil. It is used in ships, then industrial boilers. Next, kerosene oil. It is used in aeroplanes, wick stove, lantern. Next, diesel oil. In heavy vehicles, generators, engine, in water field. Next one, paraffin wax. Many examples are there for paraffin wax. but I am going to give only 3. One is ointment, next one grease, next one Vaseline. I wrote these examples. You can write any of the examples here. Name of the petroleum product and its uses when you are taking. Petrol is used in cars, dry cleaning. Dry cleaning of clothes we will use the fluid, petroleum fluid only, and heating torch we will use that. Next, fuel oil, ships, industrial boilers and industries we will use that one. Next one, kerosene oil. Kerosene oil will be used in aeroplanes, wick stove, lantern. Okay. Diesel oil, it is used in heavy vehicles like cars, buses, lorries, etc. We will use that one. And in generators and engine in water fields, we will use that one. Paraffin works for ointments, grease, Vaseline, candles, etc. We will use. This is the second table. And tomorrow, now we discussed about petrol, what are the products. Tomorrow we will discuss about coal and what are the products. Okay. Thank you.